My name's Charles, and I'm about to embark on a 560-mile journey on the Camino Frances. In 2024, I thru hiked the Appalachian Trail and hiked 200 miles southbound on the Continental Divide Trail also, but this will be a little bit different animal for me. Watched so many videos on gear and prep. So many people know so much more than I do, but I've got enough experience to know what I need and like. We'll start with the pack. This is an Arn Featherlight Freedom. It's a New Zealand company, and after having gone through a total of 9 packs in the past year and a half, I finally found one that was comfortable for me. I know a lot of people say go as small as you can. This is a 50-liter pack, and I switched out the original pockets on it to 2 pockets that have 2.5-liter capacity each. It's got a great belt and suspension system, and for a guy my size, I'm very short-waisted. There's about an inch between my iliac crest and my lowest rib. This is the first out of 9 packs that the belt actually fit me. So while I don't need this much volume, this is the most comfort that I've had in a pack so far on any long hike. It also has its own waterproof liner in there, which is removable. Of course, plenty of storage on the outside. I will be carrying an abbreviated sleep system with me, consisting simply of a Zen Bivy pillow, 3 pieces to it. It's got a down and synthetic topper, ultralight air bladder, and a really comfortable cover. So I'm a side sleeper, and this gives me a little extra height when I'm sleeping on my side. The other thing is a 40-degree bag. It's synthetic from Rab. I purchased it off of a well-known auction site for about $60. So I do tend to sleep a little cold. Even though I'll be in the albergues, a little extra won't hurt, and kind of like sleeping in my own thing. I'll do this in a way that makes sense to me. I'll start with my worn clothing, then my carried clothing, some of the outerwear, rainwear, and the other accoutrements. As far as warm clothing will start, I always have a base layer. It's simply a merino wool leggings. These are icebreakers, got them from REI on sale. Every hike I take out a pair of merino wool with me. My base layer for my top. Arms of Andes. This is an alpaca quarter zip top. Really comfortable, really soft, really durable. I put 6 months in this thing. It's held up real well. I did have a set of their leggings that shredded on me inside of about 5 weeks. My mid layer for my top is from Melanzana. Melanzana is a great little company in Leadville, Colorado. They're really an iconic brand. Interesting thing about them is to shop there, you have to have an appointment to go in the store. It can take you 6 to 8 months or more to get an appointment. I was real fortunate to get one in 2023. Outer layer for my top. My puffy is an Enlightened Equipment Torrid. It is a synthetic jacket, and it has served me real well, very durable, very comfortable. Although it's not as warm as down, I find that I sweat through all the layers anyway. And when I was wearing down jackets during winter on the AT, flat down doesn't keep you warm at all. So Enlightened Equipment, they also make great quilts. Rain gear. I have a Outdoor Vitals Tushar. Is great fabric, great sealed seams. It has pit zips. Has a zippered pocket on the right to slip your phone in and out of. Nice hood, really durable. Outdoor Vitals is a great company. My bottoms for rain are Outdoor Research. They've got some windproofness to them. It's a soft fabric, really nice and comfortable. I picked these up somewhere up north after I shredded another pair somewhere in the White Mountains in New Hampshire. Other outerwear, I carry a Outdoor Research set of gloves with the tactile fingers so that I can swipe my phone with them. Always carry a pair of gloves with me, and my turtle fur hat. Other piece of outdoor gear, I've watched so many videos and everybody suggests the poncho. Now I got a Frog Tog one, it cost me about $16. And it fits right, fits over the pack well. It's got a little more weight than some of the other ones I've seen, so at $15, $16, I won't feel bad trading it out and buying a different one over in Spain or France. So that Frog Togs makes a real durable product. Other outerwear, I wouldn't go anywhere on any trail or hike without a pair of gaiters to keep those uncomfortable pebbles and sand out of your shoes. The company for these is Dirty Girl Gaiters. Had one pair before these, totally shredded them up in Glacier National Park. Other wear, always my hike hat from thetrek.co. It's a great hiking website, information on the Camino Frances, all the 3 major trails in the U.S. Just really nice of the folks to provide me with this. I don't carry much clothing at all with me. Well, I've learned over the miles that I don't need to. So I'll carry something to sleep in, and that is a merino wool, roughly half zip top. Another one from REI, got on sale, probably $40. Sleeping bottoms, I don't necessarily like wearing shorts out on trail. Too much scratches and bug bites in the past. But I do carry a pair to sleep in. These are from Silverlight, and they're a line short. So if I need to wear them during the day, they're comfortable and made for it. Walking around town pants. These are from a Norwegian company called Norrøna. These are their training pants, and they've got a good wind resistance, light warmth to them. They're casual, but good enough to either hike in, walk around town, or just lay around during the evening. Casual shirt for the evening. I use a synthetic. I also use this on trail, but only for warmer weather. I'll be on the Camino in February, so this will be my night shirt. Underwear. I always carry 3 pair. One smart wool. I like the merino wool ones. And 1 or 2, maybe another pair of smart wools or another synthetic. I bought more expensive synthetics, but I found that the Hanes brand in their Cool Max or their Cool Flex works just as well, and it's about 1/5 of the price of some of the other underwears. As far as socks are concerned, I usually carry 3 pair, and they are Fits, Darn Toughs, and Injinji sock liners. Wore these the entire time out on trail in 2024. Not one blister. These toe socks were a lifesaver. One more piece of rain gear, my Gossamer Gear umbrella. It's an ultralight, works great for give you shade, protection from rain. According to Dixie on Homemade Wanderlust, you know, you flare it out and it helps keep the dogs away from you. And footwear. I normally don't bring camp shoes or sandals, but since it'll be in the albergaes, I'm wearing a pair of Zero shoes, or bringing a pair of Zero shoes with me, just for showers and walking around. And hiking shoes. I choose trail runners. On the AT in 2024, I went through 11 pair of shoes of many different brands. They would last me because of the pack weight and my weight, which is 6 foot 230 with about a 30-pound pack. A pair of shoes would it'd take me 225 to 250 miles before the midsoles will break down. So I'm hoping to get 250 miles out of any good pair. I also bring extra inserts with me, Superfeet or Solus. The ones I'm taking with me this time are La Sportiva Acuris. They are a great trail running shoe. I always switch everything out to speed laces so I don't have to tie anything. I've got some dexterity problems with my fingers. And the other pair will be a pair of La Sportiva Ultra Raptor mids. This is a really light shoe, and it is a trail runner, not so much a hiker. Don't let the mid height fool you. There's not going to be the push on your tendons like a traditional hiking boot would give you. Oh, I did skip one thing. My hiking pants. These are Outdoor Research. They're the Feroci pants. This was the second pair I bought in 2024. The first pair I absolutely shredded in the White Mountains in New Hampshire and down into Mahoosic Notch. These are so comfortable, so light. Yeah, they are definitely my go-to. Perfect for evening wear if they're not too dirty for walking around town. My fanny pack is from Ultralight Adventures, or ULA, in Logan, Utah. It's ultralight, has a good capacity, and the cool thing about it is that they take the scraps from their backpacks that they produced and make these fanny packs with them, so there's more no waste and more ecologically friendly. A buff, as always, I just wrap this around a wrist. I use it to wipe sweat off my brow. This one made it all the way through the whole hiking season, but that's what I do with it. One more thing. This isn't something I'd normally take with me, only to go overseas to the Camino. It's from the same backpack company, Arn, but it's actually a soft case for my pack in extra good. So when I get to St. Jean, I can take everything out of the pack, anything that I'm not carrying with me, any extraneous civilian clothing, any material I don't need, will go in the pack, in a box, and sent on to Santiago de Compostela. All right, other things. We'll start with electronics. My iPhone 6 will be on a gimbal from a company called DJI, and they make drones. Their Osmo 6 gimbal is an incredible thing. It's my first going, making videos and such. Filming with an iPhone 16, DJI gimbal. I will take a second phone with me to Europe. This is one of my other iPhones that I have paid off completely and broke free from the company. I buy a international SIM card, an eSIM, from orange.fr. I can get a good 28-day eSIM for roughly $40, and there's unlimited text and message, plus cheap calling to the US. I also have an international dialing plan on my other phone. Battery charger. Big fan. The company is Dark Energy from Orem, Utah. This thing is bomb-proof. Hard case, put it in water, takes a good drop. It works extremely well in the cold. It's a 10,000 milliamp. I have had no problem with it. I can get at least 4 full charges on my iPhone with this, and since I'll have other gear with me, it's nice that I'll be able to charge it and the albergues more frequently. I carry a Coros Apex Pro watch with me just to help with my GPS, monitoring my steps, monitoring my health. Something most of you won't have to do, hearing aids. This way I can hear the foreign language better, even if I don't understand it. a night core headlamp. These things are fairly indestructible, served me well for the past 16 months. Of course, all the little cords and such, and you'll want to find to plug in overseas. I've got one 18-watt plug for a USB-C, and then I have this that has 3 USB plugs on it. Now, one of the nice things about this is one of the plugs is a 3 amp. So when you need to charge your watch, your hearing aids, your earbuds, so charging your earbuds or your watch on the 3 amp charger would work well. I carry open runs from shocks. I usually only wear one bud at a time while hiking, hear traffic, hear what's out in the woods, you know, little situational awareness. So, and plus all the extra little cords. And one thing that I discovered from a thru hiker named Cinnabon, who was finishing his Triple Crown last year, he had a battery pack with a magnetic fixture on it to charge the phone, because anybody that's been out with their phone and the cord gets wet, their phone gets wet, you know, you plug it in, it says it's not safe to do it. It can cause damage to the phone. I found a little magnetic platform that hooks right on the back of the iPhone to plug in and charge. That way you don't have any problems with damaging the electric cord, the cord or the phone. Small medical kit, basics, Motrin, anything for indigestion, acid reflux, a couple Band-Aids. You know, there's enough stops in between that I don't need much. The little bags are from Hilltop Packs. Great company, small garage grown gear type folks. Really ultra light, really durable. So I keep my electronics in one, and the other one's my ditty bag. So I say ditty bag, it has all my little extras, a little paracord in case I have to put up a clothesline, toothbrush, toothpaste, oral hygiene stuff. All my foot stuff and muscle stuff is in here. KT tape, Leuko tape, little stress ball with me. Use it on my hands because they're holding the trekking poles all day, and roll my feet on it to help relieve any symptoms of plantar fasciitis. One thing that's always with my gear are these little pellets. All you do, they are a compressed towelette. All you have to do is drop it into the cap of your water bottle that you filled with water. Give it a second, it'll soak through. That's the exact amount of water you need. So you can use it as a facial wipe or a sanitary wipe. They're perfect, really lightweight. I buy them in bulk and keep the plastic tubes to refill them. That's all the gear I'm taking with me. I understand I have a few extras things and some luxuries, but that's a me thing. They're things that I know I need and provide a little more comfort to me. I don't have to practice being miserable, so this ought to be an enjoyable journey, and so I'm going to enjoy it. All this packed up in my pack, minus the outerwear, weighs about 16 pounds. I'll weigh it in a moment, but that's about it. All that's left is to pack everything up and get on the plane in a couple of weeks and head to France. So looking forward to this journey. In addition to the Camino Frances this year, upon return, I'll be starting north on the Continental Divide Trail to finish it. And I have a start date of late July to do the Pacific Crest Trail. So if my health holds up, we're in good stead.